Is this your idea of a pressure wash? We're not doing that today. Today, we're gonna show you guys the right way on how to power wash your ride with our ProFlow power washer. Let's get started. Drag. First and foremost, this right here is our ProFlow Performance Electric Pressure Washer. This is a great unit that allows you to deep clean all those hard to reach nooks and crannies of your vehicle. So that leads me to the next thing, which is why would you need a pressure washer in the first place? Well, pressure washers in general are a great way to just really get rid of a lot of the heavy filth and grime on your vehicle. This is going to greatly reduce the overall chance of you inflicting damage like scratches and swirls to your paintwork. Setting up the ProFlow is extremely easy. All you have to do is literally pull it out the box and all this stuff is already basically set up for you. You have this bracket on top which holds all of your accessories like the long wand. You also have an accessory holder for the short wand, and you also have holster for the tips and the gun itself. All you guys have to do is hook up the power, the hose, and the water, and you're ready to start spraying. All right, now the biggest reason that we're using a pressure washer on today's video is because this thing is massive and it's super filthy. So as you can imagine, this pressure washer is gonna help expedite the process of us getting water and rinsing off all the hard to reach areas like that roof. Just imagine, how are you gonna get that up? I don't even reach up there, guys. How do you expect me to clean that? How, Sway? How? But also those hard to reach areas where you can't necessarily reach at all, like the undercarriage, behind the wheels, over the wheels. On top of that, it's a lot faster than just using a traditional garden hose. So you guys saw me in the intro, I was over there just rinsing off the car. Just imagine that times 1,000 with the power of the ProFlow. All right guys, now before we start washing the actual body of the vehicle, we're gonna go ahead and start off with the wheels and the undercarriage. So as you can see, I have my gun connected already and the water is running. But there's no tip here, guys. And that's the beauty about the ProFlow, is that you get to decide which tip you want to go with. Whether you like it long or short, you have it. Long or short, you get to choose. In this case, I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the long one. That way it's easier for me to just go ahead and deep clean the undercarriage and all the wheel components as well. And as mentioned, we do have a wide variety of tips as well, ranging from 15 degrees all the way to 65 degrees. I'll show you just very quickly how those look. I'm gonna go ahead and have the 15-degree tip on the gun, and now we're gonna go ahead and start hosing down the wheels and suspension components. As you can see, using a pressure washer allows you to get deeper than places you've never been before with the power of a pressure washer. I was able to deep clean the undercarriage to get rid of all the embedded dirt, grime, and oil stains that are in there, allowing for a much deeper clean than if I were just to use a regular garden hose and try to rinse off as much as possible. And now you can go ahead and actually start cleaning with all your favorite chemicals like your wheel cleaners, your undercarriage cleaners, and whatever else you'd like to pair it with. All right guys, just like that, we went ahead and knocked out the wheels. And for those of you guys that are wondering, we used our 𝗹𝗲𝗿𝗍 wheel gel paired with our 𝘁𝗎𝑚𝗔 sprayer foamer and our pile driver wash mitt. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and set up the 2-bucket method. So as you can see, we have a completely different wash mitt, and this is just so that we don't cross-contaminate. Shout out to Alex for, you know, pointing that out. But we do have a different wash mitt for the body of the vehicle, as well as our 2-bucket method. As you can see, we have 2 buckets filled with water, and we also have 2 dirt traps. These are great to filter out your wash water, so that way you're not scratching up your paint with the same dirt and grime that you're pulling off of it. So those just sit at the bottom of your bucket, and just like that, that's all you have to do. And then we're gonna go ahead and put the wash mitt in there. And today's soap of choice is gonna be our Sud Cream Wash and Wax. This is a great soap that does have a wax element to it. And what I like to do before we get into the wash is I like to add about an ounce or two to the wash bucket. In this case, we're gonna designate the one that has the wash mitt as the wash bucket. So we're gonna go ahead and pour about an ounce or two in there. And we're good to go. And on top of that, the biggest reason why you're probably watching this video is because of this little guy right here. Now this right here is our Torque Big Mouth Max Release Foam Cannon. And this is the best detailing accessory you can have in your detailing arsenal, especially if you have a pressure washer. This is gonna allow you to foam up your car like no tomorrow. So all you have to do is basically fill this up with soap and water. I've already taken the time and liberty to just fill this up with water. So that way all I have to do is just fill it up with soap. But when it comes to soap, all I have to do is add about 1 ounce or 2 ounces or 3 or 4, depending on how crazy and foamy you want to get. So in this case, we're just gonna go ahead and pour it up until we fill it up. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3 good glugs. We're gonna put the foam cannon nozzle back onto the bottle. And then before you start shaking it violently, we don't recommend doing that. Just go ahead and just give it a light little stir. Nothing crazy. This is just to ensure that the water and the soap solution get mixed together. I'm actually gonna go ahead and change out the tip to a more wider one. This one's a 15 degree. I might upgrade that to the 25 degree, just to get more coverage. We're gonna pre-rinse the car, knock off as much loose dirt, grime, and debris as possible, and then we're gonna go ahead and get into the foam. What is this? Bro, it's like a hairball. And now for the moment you guys have all been waiting for, it's time to foam up the Cybertruck. So before we do that, I'm just gonna go ahead and just activate my suds. And now we can go ahead and connect our foam cannon. So we're gonna take off the tip, we're gonna grab the foam cannon. This just slides right in, just like one of the tips. So just slide this back, slide that in, hear that click, and you're ready to foam. Oh, that thing is thick. All right guys, and just like that, that's how easy it is to just spray a thick amount of foam on your ride. That right there, that's all suds right there. That's not just for looks, guys. Those suds actually play a factor in your wash, which is lubrication and emulsifying the embedded dirt and grime. So for all you guys out there that think that the foam wash is just a show, I guarantee you it is not. Right now, what you're seeing is billions, yeah, billions of soaping bubbles right now are actively lifting up embedded dirt and grime from your paintwork. That way, when you go ahead and start wiping it with your wash mitt, you have less chance to inflict damage like scratches and swirls with every wipe. And without further ado, we're gonna grab our wash mitt and start wiping down the Cybertruck. Oh, I can't find the hole. There it is. All right. Billions and billions and billions. Two-bucket method, activate. Chancho! Come help me. Hello there. Can I make it?
This was the moment Joey knew he f***ed up.
Put it in reverse, Gary.
Saw that?
No, I didn't see him.
Damn. Short king problems. Nah, no more. Oh yeah. Look at this coverage, guys. Oh yeah. Look at this. So now that we're all done scrubbing down the Cybertruck, all we have to do is rinse it off. So we're just gonna go ahead and put a wider tip. In this case, I'm gonna go with the 40-degree tip just to get even more coverage. That way I can rinse off these suds a lot sooner. So let me go ahead and rinse this off. I'll dry it and I'll show you guys the final results. The ProFlow, it breaks barriers, guys. It's not just for your car, it's not just for your truck, it's not just for your SUV. This thing can be used on much more things such as your home, for cleaning concrete driveways, windows, vinyl siding, gutters, and so much more. This thing is limitless. All right, guys, and that's gonna wrap it up for this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to give us a huge like, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and if you guys want to upgrade your hose game, pick up your ProFlow right now on our website, chemicalguys.com, or swing by our local detail garage store. As always, my name is Joey, this is Chemical Guys. We'll see you next time. Can I spray it? I didn't want to go crazy.